So, for this encounter we need to lead the Arkham Knight down 3 tunnels that have various obstacles. I'm not sure if the order matters in terms of speed, but by using the small map in the bottom right as a reference, I always do the top tunnel, which has ramps, then the right tunnel, which has fans, and finally the bottom tunnel, where you'll have to ride the wall. I do this order because they vaguely lead to one another, and the bottom tunnel ends close to the exit. You could seek out the Arkham Knight to start the chase, but to be safe I usually wait at the entrance of the tunnel and get his attention. I'm not sure if he always spawns in the same places, but I suspect he doesn't. Feel free to comment below if I'm wrong.
Stop this, Knight. Everything is in hand. We're done, Crane. I owe him. We had a plan. He is going to suffer. He is going to die. You can't stop me. You're gonna die down here. Forgotten in the dirt. You're not getting away. I'll find you, Batman. You can't hurt me, but I can hurt you. You're mine. I'll crush you. It's over. Scarecrow's right. The world should see you for the worthless thing you are. But I already know. And I'm not waiting anymore. You can't get away. You can't hide down here. Where are you? You'll regret that. I see you. You won't get away. No escape, Batman. Die. Ah!
Sir, I've remotely disabled the door lock. Might I suggest you leave?
After you grapnel up, get this trophy. Also, it is at this point that I realize that I've been hoarding upgrade points yet again, but the main upgrade I want to get here is the ability to do 5 takedowns in each fear takedown. This means that for this fight you can start a fear takedown with a double, and use a combo at the end to take out another swordsman to eventually take out 7 enemies, leaving just 3 swordsmen and a guy for regular combat.
Come back. Jason's taken a sniping position. I need to get close, take him by surprise. Jason, I can help you.
There's no helping me!
After this first so-called takedown, there are 3 Predator situations which always have a drone and always include the south wing and the center. This first situation has Jason overlooking the west wing and 5 guys patrolling. For this first situation, the general advice is always blind the drone, and even though you don't have to take out all the guys right now, I would advise that you do to make things easier for you later.
This is where you die, Batman. This is where you get what you deserve.
One of these guys has a device for detecting Batman's detective vision. Whenever you turn it on, he always stops and checks his device. You can exploit this to stop him in his tracks, like so.
Just like old times, right, Batman? Except for once in your life, it's a fair fight.
What happened?
When all the guys are taken out, use the grate to get below Jason and get the trophy before taking him out. When escaping the west wing, remember to take out the spider drone on the wall.
Joker got to you. I know what it's like.
Don't pretend to understand! You'll die in pain.
The second situation has Jason overlooking the north wing and 6 guys patrolling with optic deflection armor. Again, blind the drone and employ liberal use of the remote hacking device on the escalators and the generator like so. You can usually take out at least 2 guys like this, which will lure more in. Luckily, I took out 3 guys and a 4th wandered into a corner. When there are 1 or 2 left, use the smoke to take out one to try and flush out the other. If that doesn't work, just stick around a while or go exploring if you're feeling adventurous.
Nothing we can do here. Spread out and find him.
Make him hurt, Batman. Not this time, Batman. You're lost without the cow.
For all of my luck at the start of this situation, I eventually find out that the last guy was stuck here all along.
How long has it been since you hunted without the cow?
When all the guys are taken out, stay on the bottom level and get the trophy, spider drone and riddle before taking out Jason. Again, when escaping the north wing, remember to take out the spider drone on the wall.
It ends for you, Dark Knight, right here! Don't call me that! It's not who I am! No escape! Not this time!
I need to escape.
The final situation has Jason overlooking the East Wing. There are no guys, and even though there are Riddler items on the bottom level, we'll get to those during the Riddler sweep. So all I'm going to do here is blind the drone and creep beneath Jason to end the fight.
You're gonna beg with my boot on your neck! You wanna know where Joker kept me? We're so close.
You're Robin, Jason. You're not what he made you.
Stop! Stop talking to me!
After skipping some cutscenes and freeing Gordon, there's a fight against 4 guys and a brute. Around half of the time, one of the guys will charge right from the start like so. I also stall the brute with a quickfire electrical charge while I build my first combo.
You okay, Jim?
I've been worse.
Jim, I just want to say, working with Barbara, it was an honor.
Don't.
Even if you'd known what she was doing, you couldn't have stopped her.
Stubborn like our old man.
Brave.
You know, you see a lot in this job, a lot of pain, a lot of suffering. But I'll never forget taking a witness statement from an 8-year-old boy who'd just seen his parents gunned down.
You were kind, Jim.
I was thinking, I may never get a chance to tell you this, to say sorry.
You don't need to.
We're the same, Bruce. We'd do anything for our family. Come on.
On your knees, Crane. Now.
So you did it. I must admit I had my doubts that you...
Where's the Batmobile?
Destroyed.
What?
Don't worry. Lucius made a spare.
I usually start this drone encounter by taking out the nearest drone and then hacking the group on the left. As a thought, it may be worth waiting and hacking a Diamondback instead, but the only general advice for this battle is to watch your back, especially when it comes to Mamba missiles. When I drive to the waypoint at the end, watch out for the inadvertent endo, which I think is the opposite of a wheelie.
I'm flanking him! Mamba's been hit! Twin Rattler down!
going to kill him, isn't he?
Not while he can use him to get to me.
Oh, how chivalrous. Remember the time you carried me like that? I don't, because I was dead.
I'll get you set up at the precinct. We'll find your father. Barbara, Scarecrow manipulated me. I watched you die.
He gassed you, Bruce. You don't need to worry about us or feel responsible. We're fighting with you, not for you, okay?
It's good to have you back. Cash, I found Barbara. I'm bringing her to the lockup.
She's alive. Thank God. What about Gordon?
He was captured by Scarecrow.
You've got to be kidding me.
We'll get him back, Cash. I left him at the movie studios. He's fine.
Barbara, it's...
All these years later, and I've still got a soft spot for little Barbara Gordon. Fortunately, mine's not right between the vertebrae.
Go give him hell, Batman.
Quick, take it. Sorry, Batman. We didn't touch anything.
After dropping off Oracle, we have to take out a number of guys in and around the clock tower. This includes a minigunner, a medic, and a couple of snipers. I always take the snipers out first, and then I hack the drone. If you do this, most of the time you can take out the minigunner and another guy like this. And then you can take out the drone controller. I then survey the situation and play it by ear. But at the very moment I want to upgrade my smoke pellet, I thankfully remember to get the sabotage drone upgrade for the disruptor, which is integral for how I take out a checkpoint that we will encounter very soon. After this I have no upgrade points left, and proceed to take out the rest of these guys in a way where I should have had the insurance of some armor halfway. In other words, I have no idea how I did this and did not die. Before accessing the computer, scan this riddle, and after we access the computer, it's time for some mini-routes which end slightly prematurely.
Craving a grimly satisfying reminder of your own stupidity? Then test your mind against the brand new riddles in Stag's airships, the malicious hideout, and the abandoned film studios.
Great. And
Every riddle has been placed. My master plan is in effect. Forget all those other pretenders.